When you finally cut a narcissist off, the real games begin. If you think they're just gonna leave you alone, think again. Here are 6 things narcissists do when you go no contact, so you can be prepared and stay one step ahead of them. You ready? Let's go. Now let's talk about what happens when you finally say enough is enough and go no contact with the narcissist. Number 1 is hoovering. When you go no contact with someone who has a destructive narcissist personality pattern, often the very first thing you're gonna have to contend with is their relentless hoovering, meaning their attempts to suck you back into the toxic abuse cycle. A narcissist never truly lets go. Not really. Whether it's from the moment you draw a line in the sand and shut the door for good, or after the dust settles, at some point you can expect a highly manipulative and calculated attempt to pull you back in. And certainly not always, but sometimes how they'll do this is they'll suddenly apologize. I know, shocking, and completely out of character. But they're not doing so genuinely or wholeheartedly. No, only to the degree that is absolutely necessary. The absolute bare minimum is what you'll hear, because in reality, they don't really mean it. They'll pretend to hear you. They get it now, and therefore, okay, they're sorry, all right? Sort of thing. And hand on heart, they may even promise they'll change, for real this time. Please. Here's what you need to know. They haven't changed, and they aren't going to change whatsoever. They're completely full of it, and you're being manipulated. So whatever you do, do not fall for it, no matter what they promise. Narcissists are infamous for making promises that they have zero intention of keeping. And here's the kicker. When it comes to narcissistic hoovering specifically, something many people don't realize and aren't at all prepared for, it can happen years later. And I do mean years, sometimes many years. Why? Well, because narcissists are fundamentally lazy. It's a whole lot easier to cycle back to an old source of supply than it is to go out and do the work to find a new source, a new target. So don't be surprised when they reach out many months, if not years after the fact. And when that happens, be clear. See it for what it is. Nothing more than manipulation and lies, future faking and false promises. All of it. And your job is to stay strong in the face of it. Do not fall for any of it. And if you want to dive deeper into the subject of narcissistic hoovering, check out this video here. Number 2, when their hoovering attempts fail, the narcissist gets busy gathering allies. The moment you go no contact and the narcissist realizes you aren't playing, they'll quickly switch gears and go directly into PR mode. They'll start rallying a team of allies around them. And if they can do it, that team of allies will include your mutual friends, members of your family, even your coworkers, telling anyone who will listen their version of events, which more often than not has very little, if anything at all, to do with the truth or reality. But that's no problem for the narcissist. They never let a silly little thing like the truth get in the way of whatever end they're after, including manipulating other people's perceptions, especially when, again, they realize that you aren't playing anymore and they're no longer going to be able to have their way with you. When that's the case, they'll spin the narrative to make themselves look and sound like the victim and you, the big bad villain, every single time. No matter what they've done, you'll be called a bully, among other things, and you'll be accused of doing and being the very things they themselves have done and been. They'll twist facts, exaggerate, embellish, and flat out lie. whatever it takes to control how others see you, what they think of you, and how they feel about you. And your job in all of this is to get your self-esteem to a place where you don't care at all. You can rise above it and stay focused on what matters, namely you and your own healing and recovery process. Here's the thing, you know the truth. So you have to get yourself to a place where that's enough. And I know it can be extremely painful when you're in the thick of it, but I assure you, if you do the right things, you can get there and faster than you imagine.